So with bookable time slots, of course, comes settings that we have to adjust. Um, as we have made a couple improvements related to time slots, we have also adjusted a couple of things in settings. So just for anyone in general, and I will do another video about this for the entire listing of settings abilities, we have adjusted a couple of things. So here you can see we're in the Your Preferences section, and then the top option is Colors and Format. So this is going to be, the same settings that have been in here a little bit of, what color you want the background to be when you're online, how to display a horse name, how to display person's name for context. By default, it'll be first name first. You can change it to last name first, and then showing messages for creating account credits. But we are going to look at this bottom block, which is default scheduled event colors. Of course, you've always been able to choose a color for appointment, task, and service. Now, with time slots, and because there is an unbooked and a booked variation on those time slots, we've given you the ability to select colors for both of those options. Just that way, yes, the booked and unbooked words on there are going to change, but this way, maybe you want to color code it so you know that whole block has changed color. Okay, definitely there's something in there. So you can see mine are set for black for unbooked and then like a peachy orange for book time slots. That just affects how they're going to look in the schedule within StableSecretary. So the next section we're going to come to here in settings is the new Your Time Slots section, which contains three options. And the first one we're going to look at is the Manage Time Slots area. So it's kind of define what time slots are. And again, you need to be part of our beta to have this settings section available. Within here, you also have the Add New Time Slots quick buttons. And clicking these, single service repeatable, single service not repeatable detailed, and then choice of service is repeatable will just automatically route you to the event create form for the schedule. For those kinds of services that you can also access through the time slots add button on the schedule itself. And then you're also able to use the view open time slots button down here at the very bottom, and it will automatically filter the schedule out by event type of book and unbooked time slots. That way it's easier to get into your schedule and just see the things that are already in there, things that have booked clients booked in, and then things that aren't booked yet to see, do I have all of my events in there? Do I have something I don't need anymore? Do I have anyone booked in? So these are just some quick buttons that you're able to use over here in settings. This next page, levels and assignments, is where you are able to use our new levels ability. So you can treat it as a skill level for your writers. You can use it to put, maybe you do prepaid lesson packages, unpaid lease, however you want to define these 5 options. Having these 5 options defined, and again, you don't have to use all of them, you can leave some blank. That will affect the visibility of events that you assign these levels to. So say you have a bunch of people and mine are just, basic levels based on, when I taught lessons. So say you want some level 1 beginner events booked in. And you go in and you assign these skill levels. As you can see, we can do down here for your contacts, our clients. So all your beginner listeners, you can assign that level to. And then when they go to their booking page, they will only see events that are either assigned the level of beginner as one of its skill levels or its only skill level, as well as things with no skill level at all assigned to it. And it just helps kind of adjust the visibility so that your clients and any of your people using the booking site are able to see the most correct, most applicable to them events to book into without having to see 400 million other things in there. So of course you can define them as anything you want. When you adjust them, it's going to give you little save buttons over here on the right hand most side. You're going to want to click those for each level, and again you can leave some blank So level 1 you could leave blank and you could only use level 4 or 5. That's a little bit arbitrary. It's just in terms of there's 5 boxes. And then down here at the bottom, of course, it's going to list off your clients. They're all going to have emails because emails are required for clients, and you can just quickly adjust their level from this page. Of course, on the contacts page, you're also able to adjust their level right there on the list of all contacts. But here's just a section where you can quickly do it to your clients while, initially defining, changing the definition of, relabeling these levels. And now we come to the third settings section for your time slots, which is send booking invitations. From this page, you are able to just quickly send the invite email out to your clients and say, hey, would you like to make some bookings? You're also able to toggle the auto send weekly booking invitation to sign them up to get it every week, or remove them from that auto send. Up here at the top is the your booking and cancellation policy box. You can use it, you don't have to. You can put any custom message in here. Especially for our users who are lesson barns, you may want to put your booking and cancellation policy in there just so that it's visible, clear and open communication. It will appear in the invitations email and other emails that they will get regarding their bookings, as well as on the booking site itself. You can put text in here, you can put emojis, whatever you need. And then, of course, down here at the bottom is, as I mentioned, the section where it's going to list off your clients and their emails. You can auto send or not, and then send the invites right from there.